In 2018, Spotify was named Cannes Lions Media Brand of the Year. Music lovers may think of Spotify as just a music streamer, but receiving the award, CEO Daniel Ek recognised it's more than that.
When you think about music, it's not just something out there in the ether. It's culture. It's not just an industry. It's not just media. It's really a huge part of people's lives.
The company was recognised for changing the way artists and brands communicate with audiences. But what about how Spotify communicates its brand?
Empathy is a huge part of our brand. It's a huge part about the way that the organization works and structures. We got to a point where we realized that not only was it important for us to do culturally relevant type of work, but that culturally important type of work did a lot to lift our brand as well, in establishing sort of the trust and authenticity. And so for us, so much of our brand voice and so much of how we've been able to differentiate ourselves within the music streaming category has been by doing work that we deem culturally important and by giving artists the opportunity to connect with fans on a very emotional and real level.
And that means giving artists the opportunity to create content that goes beyond just their music, socially relevant messages that resonate with their audience.
To be able to speak the language of culture, you have to be very aware of what's happening around you and all of the cultural conversations. So several years ago, when the travel ban was first instituted in the US, we came out with a campaign called I'm With the Band, and it was all in support of cross-collaboration between people of different cultures to bring us the music that we love. We have an effort around the June timeframe for Pride, and we bring that alive globally across our platform and across efforts off platform as well. Again, championing the artists of the LGBT community and allowing for their stories to be heard alongside their content.
That brand value provides a powerful platform for Spotify to engage with artists. Album launches are an obvious way, but not the only way to market content.
When we have an artist that is launching a new piece of music or a new piece of content, we work alongside them to figure out how we add color to their album or around their specific single launch. The second way, we definitely want to seize the opportunities that feel culturally important for our audiences and for fans of music. With the David Bowie exhibition coming to New York less than a year after he passed, we saw that as like a really monumental moment for us to tell a broader version of what David Bowie meant to New Yorkers. And it was 40+ pieces of creative, and each piece had a musical element, so it became an interactive display within the Broadway Lafayette Station. The third way in which we work with artists is we incorporate them into sort of every way that we communicate as a brand. So our annual data-driven year-end campaign that we do every year around our holiday season, we incorporate artists in different ways each year. Last year we had Ed Sheeran featured in one of our pieces, and he was sort of poking fun at himself being one of the most highly streamed artists of the year. So we have obviously great relationships with artists, but we like to champion them, and we also, in exchange for that, allow them to champion us as a brand.
And expect to see more truly live experiences going forward, as some of Spotify's most famous playlists become brands in their own right.
We figured out how to take content brands like Rap Caviar, like Who We Be, like Hot Country, that are massive playlists within Spotify and actually bring them to the people via live experiences. And that allows us to experiment within the touring space, but also to continue that sort of like real, true live connection, live music connection that is like so instrumental in music culture.
Hello, I'm James Wright. Thanks for watching Marketing Media Money. To check out more online videos, just click on the boxes and don't forget to subscribe to the CNBC Life channel at the bottom of the screen.